I grew up in a small village in Ghana. My name is Kofi, and I live with my parents and younger sister. We were a happy family, but our happiness was short-lived. When I was 12 years old, I made friends with a boy named Kwame. He was new to our village, and I thought he was cool. We did everything together. We played soccer, went fishing, and explored the forest. But as time went on, I started to notice strange things about Kwame. He would often disappear at night, and when I asked him where he went, he would just smile and say he was out for a walk. One night, I decided to follow Kwame and see where he went. I snuck out of my house and trailed behind him, keeping a safe distance. Kwame led me deep into the forest, to a place I had never seen before. It was a clearing surrounded by tall trees, and in the center of the clearing stood an enormous stone. Kwame began to chant and dance around the stone, and I felt a chill run down my spine. Suddenly, the air grew cold, and I heard a strange whispering in my ear. I tried to run, but my feet felt heavy, as if they were rooted to the ground. Kwame turned around and saw me, and his eyes gleamed with an otherworldly light. "You shouldn't have followed me, Kofi," he hissed, his voice low and menacing. I tried to scream, but my voice was frozen in my throat. Kwame began to laugh, a cold, mirthless sound that sent shivers down my spine. And then, everything went black. When I came to, I was lying in my bed, my parents hovering over me with worried faces. "Kofi, what happened?" my mother asked, shaking me gently. I tried to tell them about Kwame and the strange ritual in the forest, but they just looked at each other nervously. "Kofi, you must have had a bad dream," my father said, patting me on the back. But I knew what I saw, and I knew that Kwame was not what he seemed. From that day on, I avoided Kwame, and I warned my friends to stay away from him too. But sometimes, in the dead of night, I still hear Kwame's laughter echoing in my mind, and I wonder what dark forces he unleashed that night in the forest. That's my story. It's a warning to be careful about who you trust, and to always beware of the unknown. And if you ever find yourself in a situation like mine, just remember, some secrets are better left unspoken.